Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we are going to look at the Makeup by Mario Softsculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. It seems like everybody is dropping bronzers. It's the summertime, so we're going to go ahead and test this out. I just picked up one shade, and I'm going to give you the background on my shade selection here in a minute. We're also going to use some of his other products from his line. We're going to try to keep this all Makeup by Mario as much as we can. So if that sounds like something that interests you, then keep on watching. So let me give you a background. I usually always tell you guys what the story is with the products. This is, like I said, a Softsculpt multi-use bronzing and shaping serum. It retails for $36. It has 7 shades because it's a bronzer. It's not, usually they don't have a big range for those. It says what it is: a multi-use liquid bronzer that warms the complexion with a sun-kissed glow and softly shapes targeted areas with a sheer natural second skin finish. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. For how to use, he says, for a sun-kissed glow, use the pump to apply all over the face. Mario recommends blending with the F4 brush, sold separately. For targeted soft sculpt effect, use the wand applicator to shape and enhance your features. This formula is so flexible and versatile that you can layer over foundation or use alone on bare skin. Pro tip: you only need 1 or 2 layers to achieve the effortless soft sculpt effect. This formula has skin tone enhancing pearls that help provide a natural sun-kissed glow. Shape well before application. It's a Sunday morning. I haven't had all my coffee yet, so bear with me while I mispronounce words. So this is, I can see that there's something in here that looks kind of like, not glittery, but I can see that there is, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, this is what I see. So if you can see that, that's probably what those pearls are that he's talking about. It also has a pump, so that I suppose you would use when you want to do it all over your face. And then you can twist this off and use it like targeted. So I'm going to give you a swatch here. And I went with light medium. So that's what it looks like. And then when I blend that in, you can see it's very sheer. It feels like a serum. That's what it is. So I went into my Sephora yesterday, and I was going to select light medium because I thought that was probably the best shade. And that is what I wound up going with light medium. So that's what we're going to do. I did not put my makeup on because I want to try using this 2 different ways. I want to try using it all over my face, and then I want to try to use it to sculpt once you put the foundation on. So let's go ahead and get that started. I've already shaken it up quite a bit here. That's what the light medium is looking like. And I'm just going to put this all over my face because I want to see what it would look like if I just wanted to wear this, like, I don't know, like on a no makeup day. I did 1 full pump, and as you can see, I'm just using my hands to blend this in. Make sure I have it all blended. So to me, this looks very bronzy. I think what I would do, I'm not mad at it. It's fine. And it doesn't, in the camera, it looks a little bit more blotchy than it does like when I look at myself in the mirror here. I think it looks more like a nice bronze serum. So that's how it's looking, and I just wanted to I wanted to do this for our benefit, so we can see what does it look like if you just wore it that way. Now I've got some issues. I have a little bit of discoloration over here. I wouldn't normally just do this. I would probably do a little touch up with some concealer, kind of, you know, build like a light foundation or use like a tint. I don't think I would ever just put it on my face like this, but I wanted you to see the tone and see if that helps you figure out what you want to do. Okay, so I took my took that off and I reapplied my moisturizer. And yesterday when I was at Target, I picked up the Naked Sundays SPF. This is an SPF 50. And I've been seeing it all over like socials, and I was really intrigued by it, so I wanted to give it a try. It says it's a collagen glow. It's 100% mineral sunscreen. It's an SPF 50. It has plant-based collagen and antioxidants, and it says perfecting priming lotion, and it's a broad spectrum. So I've not tried anything from this brand, so I want to give this a try. You can see this is brand new. I wear makeup practically every day, and so I'm always putting makeup on, you know, over my, it's the last thing that I do before I put my foundation on. So when it's a priming product, I really like that. Okay, so that's the Naked Sundays. And this will be perfect as long as it doesn't irritate my skin. I always have to give that little disclaimer. Okay, so now we're going to move on to his foundation. So I'll be honest, it's not my favorite foundation. I like it. It's a good foundation. I've tried to figure out what it is that I don't like absolutely love about it. And I think it's the thickness of it. I have it on the back of my hand here. It hasn't moved because it's thick. But let's go ahead and put this on. I also, today, if I was buying this, I might go for something more neutral, because it could be the shade too that kind of throws me off. I'm using an IT Cosmetics foundation brush. Clean. It's got pretty good coverage, but I am going to need to put a little bit more on here. So here's another pump. And I actually put quite a bit on, so, but I feel like I need to do that with this foundation to get the coverage that I like. And maybe that's part of the issue for me is I think this is a foundation that if you put too much on, it could start feeling like kind of heavier on the skin. At least that's the case for me. I'm trying to get close to my hairline here without going into my hair. And maybe that's the thing that kind of throws me off about it. It's not like really liquidy. And I'm not saying that that's what I like about foundations, but usually when a foundation is this thick, it has full coverage. And you don't need to use that much. So you could see I actually, this is two pumps of his foundation. So that's what's left on my hand. It's really nothing. I'm just going to take this off. So, okay. So that is the foundation. I don't have an eyebrow pencil for him, so I'm just going to go off camera and do my brows, and then I'll be back. Brows are on. I'm going to have down below in the description box all the shades I used, all the products I used, and so forth. So, you know, no worries there. So now what I want to do is I want to go back into the Makeup by Mario, and I want to try to sculpt with it. And let's see what happens. We're going to use the doe foot applicator to do that. And I'm just going to dot around here. Now, one thing to realize about this is it's a serum, so it comes on looking dark like this, but then it like blends away. So, or, you know, it blends out. Let's go ahead and tap that in. Okay, so now you can see that I'm definitely getting more definition here with the sculpt. You'll have to let me know what you think. I really don't think that, I mean, if you want to use it this way and you don't care about bronzing, or you have a really cool undertone, then you'd want to go with the light. But I think the light medium is definitely the best one for the purpose I want it for. So let me get a little closer. So you can see, I think it looks nice. I really like it. So I want to go ahead. I also have, he came out with a sculpting version of this. This is his, oh no, it's the same product. And I thought it was too when I looked online. Softsculpt. This is a shaping stick. And I really like this product a lot. And I think I have shade light. Yeah, I have shade light. So I've had this for a little bit now, and it's a product I really like. There's the shade for light. And also he has a blush stick, and that says new. So I think they've got new shades. I think that's what it is. Then I also have his light medium Softsculpt transforming skin enhancer. And I've reviewed these products in more detail before on a different video if you want to check it out. I think I bought these with like my $100 reward or something. And then I did a video on it. So the way he uses this is he kind of goes into the side here. And I'm just using my hand. But this is a really unique product. I really like it a lot. It feels creamy, but it's not like slick. So this is using all his, I don't have his powder bronzer, but we've used quite a bit of the other products in bronzer that he must like bronzer, Makeup by Mario, because he has a lot of those kind of products in his line. Okay, I don't have his concealer, so I'm going to use this Kosas today. And my shade is 03W. I just wanted to try it, so I bought like a mini version of it. And you guys know, if you watch my channel, I am a proponent of minis, because this way you get to try the product and you're not doing a big investment in a big one. And they tend to last for a while, especially if you like switch off a lot. So I'm gonna just go off camera and I'm gonna blend this in. Okay, so we have the concealer on, blended in. Again, I'll have that listed down below. And then I thought we would go into his, this is his latest eyeshadow palette. I picked this up during the last Sephora sale. Master Mattes the Neutrals. So this is what that's looking like. I told you guys in one of my videos that in the future I would definitely do a look with this, and so today's the day we're going to do that. So Let me go ahead and get a clean brush here, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to start out with the lightest shadow in the palette, and I'm just going to lay this down to kind of set it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Moda brush, and I am going to go in with, I'm going to do this shade because I'm going to do like really like more of a monochromatic kind of look, and I really, really like this shade a lot. I like this palette. I mean, you could, you know, of course you can blend a lot of shades together, but when I do looks like this, I really feel this palette excels because the shadows are really easy to lay down, and they just kind of blend out into like this smoky kind of look, if you will. And honestly, this palette, the thing that drew me to it was this shade. It's a very, you know, I know there's other gray shades out there, but it's like a gray blue. I guess it has like a blue base, but it's so flattering. I mean, before I even get this like totally blended out, you can see this one I built up, and this one, I mean, look at how easy this is to blend. So this is my first one of his palettes like this size. He has a couple of others. He has the first one that he came out with. Babs Beauty loves that one. She always recommends it and talks about it. That one didn't really speak to me, but when he came out with this one, and then everybody was raving about, you know, how easy it is to use. And I agree with that. I think you could be a beginner and use this palette because, you know, I'm not, I'm okay with doing eye looks, but, and having semi-hooded eyes is kind of, you kind of got to work a little bit more on it when you're trying to blend the, you know, blend out eyeshadows and so forth. But here's how we're looking. There's that shade, and I don't feel like I really need to do much else here. I mean, I'm going to go back in with this other one, and I'm just going to kind of soften the outer corners here, just to kind of make it look more blended. So that's how we're looking. I also don't have a liner for him. So I'm going to go in with this Nabla Cupid's Arrow. I always talk about these liners. This is Midnight Gray, number 10. And I'm just going to go in on the bottom here. And I'm just going to blend that out. So you can see these are Bab's favorite liners too. She always talks about these, and I agree with her. They're great. You can smoke them out. You can probably use it as a shade all over your eyelid because they have that softness to them. Okay, and I don't know if Makeup by Mario has a mascara. I don't think he does. So I'm just going to go in with the Sky High, the Maybelline. This is a primer for your lashes. Not white. And then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. I really like this mascara a lot. Eyes are done. So yeah, loving this. This is such a nice palette. Just love it. And then for blush, I think the only one that I have is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. It's a cream blush, and the shade is Perfect Pink. He has, this is the deeper pink one that he had in that lineup, and he had a lighter one, but I thought the lighter one was just going to be a little too light for me. So I'll give you a swatch. There's the swatch. It's creamy. So we're just going to dot this on. I'm going to take an Alamar blush brush. I love these Alamar brushes. That's just one layer. I mean, you could build this blush up, but I don't really feel like I need to do that. I feel like I have enough color on my skin. And then I don't have his highlighters. I don't know if he does have a highlighter, but I thought this Emrezi, the Anastasia Emrezi, would be a good, because it's got that gold tone to it. So I thought that would be like a really good highlight. So let's see. I'm going to go in with a Refer 18. That's what that's looking like. And let's see if we can pick this up with this brush. I think this is like perfect for like a bronzy sort of look because it's got that like kind of goldish champagne. Isn't that pretty? It's just such a pretty, this highlighter is legendary, really. So that's how we're looking. The last thing we're going to do is lips. And I actually do have Makeup by Mario products for the lips. I have his new, lipstick, and I wore it in another video, so I don't remember which one it was, but it wasn't that long ago. But I don't want to do that one today. I have two liners from him, 2 lip liners. One is Hugh, right there. And this is kind of like a pinky brown. And then my favorite one that you could tell I used a lot more. Let me see if I can find the name. If I can, I'll put it below. Yeah, I can't find the name on here. It says they're made in Italy. So I'll put the shade below, but you could see that I definitely use this one more. And it's just because I have so many. See, this is more like a warm brown. And then you could see next to Hugh, it's more of like a pinky brown. And then I do have his, what does he call these? It's a gloss. It's a plumping, moisture, glow, plumping, lip color, and soft blush. These names. Everybody's got these like really long names for their products. Okay, so there's the shade we're going to use. So I think Hugh is going to be the better shade to use with this. Okay, so that's Hugh. And now we're going to put this gloss on. This feels very moisturizing. So there's the shade, and there's the 3 again. And I'll put that other liner name down below for you. So I think the last thing that we're going to do here is we're just going to spray some setting spray on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use the NYX. Whew. Okay, and then we're just going to dry this. Michaela uses a fan too. I mean, I'm not copying her. I've always used a fan, but she says she likes to kind of dry everything down together, and I agree with her because sometimes a setting spray can just sit on top of your face until it dries. So here's the finished look. I think I am really bronzy, but that's fine. It's the summertime is upon us, and if you really like a bronzy look, I'll tell you the way I kind of like to use this, just playing around with it, putting it straight on my face and then using it like a sculpting. I prefer it sculpting. You know, what I'll probably do in the future is mix this in with like a tint or whatever. You know, I might try that. That's the only way we didn't try it today, and maybe I'll do it in a future video. But I don't really like the look of it just going straight on my face. I feel like I need like, you know, like to conceal a little bit. Like I need to kind of do a little bit more, and then it probably will look really nice over that. But just putting it on bare skin, I'm not a fan, and it's not his product. I think I just don't like putting liquid bronzer on my face and not doing other things to my face as far as like makeup and color and so forth goes. So that is the end of the video, my friends. I hope you found my review of Makeup by Mario's new liquid bronzer and his other products helpful. If you haven't tried his products, I'm a fan of his line. I think he's got some great products, and I'm looking forward to trying more of what he comes out with. So if you're not already following me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join our little makeup family, and follow me over on Instagram. I'll have all that information down below for you, as well as everything else I used today. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think of this? What do you think about liquid bronzers? Are you excited about all the opportunities we're having in makeup for bronzing? And what have you tried, and what do you like? And do you think you picked this up? Anyway, that was a lot of questions, but we'd love to hear from you. So that is the end of the video, my friends. I want to thank you for your time. As always, I really do appreciate it. And there's more to come, and I'll see you soon.